Welcome to Tweet of the Week. You can tell by my Frederick High School shirt that I am joined by two very important cadets today. I have Joel Flores Jr., who is a 9th grader at Frederick High School, which makes him a Links student, one of the first cohorts of students to go through Links. And with him is an advocate from our Links program, Mr. Moran. And I want to thank you both for being here today. So people are very curious about Links and a lot of the things going on. And one of the things we always talk about are these partnerships with our business community. And Joel, I believe the tweet that we are featuring has to do with a visit from a member of our business community that you got really excited about. You want to tell us about it?
Yeah, well, the reason why I got excited about it is because it had something to do with music, and like my interest, I really like music, so I thought it'd pretty catch my, it'd catch my attention.
And so who was the person that you got to listen to?
Her name is Babs.
And she is a radio personality on
Key 103.
Key 103, which definitely would have something to do with music. And what was the key message you got from the time with Babs?
I don't know if there was really a message. She just really talked about the whole the whole thing in there, what she does, the income she gets, this and that. Yeah.
So you liked music and you got to listen to a radio personality. Mm-hmm. And did that make you think, I'd like to find out more about that? Or did you think, well, I would so much rather play music with an instrument than just be playing music over the radio?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it didn't catch my attention that much, but it was pretty helpful. I mean, it's not what interests me. I'm into producing. I maybe electronically, just with different instruments, just playing around.
Okay. So you're composing with some of the software that lets you do music and things like that? Wow, that's very impressive. And so, Mr. Moran, how did you know that Joel was into music?
Well, he filled out a personal story when he was in 8th grade, and then when he came up to high school, we all, as the advocates, we read their personal stories and learned about their interests. And when I saw that Joel was interested in music, I felt that maybe communicating with somebody from Manning Media, Babs in this case, would be able to provide some background. And she was able to provide them with information about everything that goes on in the radio, advertisement, music production, being out in the community, all those cool things that you do in media production. And so as someone who's interested in music, I thought that he would find that interesting.
And so, Joel, I asked you about this whole idea of filling out that story, that student success plan. You had a lot of questions you had to answer in 8th grade. Did it surprise you that your high school wanted to know all those things about you?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the whole thing between that, it was my goals have changed since 8th grade.
So when you were filling out this plan in 8th grade, which enabled Mr. Moran to get this notion of Joel and music, and then I'm sure he has had a chance to get to know you even better since you've been at the school. You've already decided there are some things you want to change on there. Would you mind sharing with us what you want to change on your plan?
Well, goals. I want to get more involved in music. I remember in around 8th grade, I said I wanted to be more involved with sports, but I don't know. I don't really think it was something that was going to make me that happy throughout my life, so I decided that music really does interest me and I can really connect with it.
Okay, and so that opportunity to hear from Babs, while maybe it's not the kind of job you want, you understand a little bit about the industry and maybe some of the pieces that you didn't think of that goes into being a radio personality. So, Mr. Moran, we called you an advocate, and I know that's also kind of a new title for personnel in the Links program. Could you kind of give us a sense of what you do and why this opportunity comes up for students?
Sure. My job is to support our students in different areas. So I support Joel in this case in providing him experiences that he might be considering as future careers. I support him in the classroom. I'm one of the co-teachers in his English class, so if he needs additional assistance with that, I can provide that for him. I'm also part of, as the advocates, we go ahead and take care of the learning lab. So if he needs help with homework, then he can reach out to me and I can provide that extra assistance for that. So we do a variety of different things in the Links program to support our students, to try to help other teachers and individualize their education and their learning to make them successful. The most important one you mentioned is the Student Success Plan. So we're working together with our students to create a plan so that way they can be more successful in their 4 years of high school.
Have you had any other careers that you've had a chance to either listen to a guest speaker or you had somebody who Skyped into your classroom?
No, I don't think so, but I mean, another interest I have, like maybe I'd say like a backup plan is probably engineering, but.
Okay, well, I see Mr. Moran clicking off on his list of, well, that's another one to think. And music and engineering, I mean, there's a lot of overlap there these days. Have you taken advantage of the learning lab, stayed later, gone in for extra help?
Yeah, a lot.
So that has been a big help to you, because then I'm assuming that means that your grade in English is looking pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Fantastic. How about dinner? Have you stayed for dinner?
Yeah, burgers are good.
Oh yeah, you like the food? So the flexible schedule is another part of what we're trying to do to make Links the 21st century high school model. So Joel, when you were in middle school thinking about going to high school, has it been what you thought it would be, better or worse?
It's different. It's I don't really know how to explain it, but the feeling I felt when I first went into high school was it was really different. But I don't know, I got to like meet new people, like experience like way like, you know, more like new stuff, and it's honestly better to me, to be honest.
Do you think having someone like Mr. Moran there has been helpful too?
Yeah, he helped a lot.
Okay. And so, is there anything else you want to say about Links, Frederick High, Joel Flores Jr. before we sign off?
I'm just saying it's a really good program, I guess. Yeah.
And that new building isn't too shabby either, right?
Yeah, it's all right. They could have done better though.
Really? What could they have put in that building that would have made you even happier?
Pool.
A pool?
Yeah.
Okay, good one. Thanks. Well, I hope you enjoyed meeting one of our Links students on Tweet of the Week today, and I hope that you will tune back in because I hear there are more students coming to talk in the future. Thank you.